The campaign to establish a Uyghur Cultural Center in the United States. The Uyghur people boast a rich history and vibrant culture, distinguishing themselves among the world's nations. Among the Turkic ethnic groups, the Uyghurs were the first to develop their own writing system in the very early stages of the history and the earliest to move to urban areas. The Uyghurs have been renowned to the world for their brilliant culture, unique customs, expressive language, and their vibrant artistic style. Unfortunately, these wonderful elements that represent the identity of the Uyghurs are being deteriorated year by year by the aggression and hostility of the Chinese colonizers led by the Chinese Communist Party. The Uyghurs and their heritages are in danger of being lost. Especially since 2017, the systematic campaign of national, religious, cultural and ethnic genocide orchestrated by the Chinese state against the Uyghur people has placed their culture, customs, language and entire national existence in grave peril. Another concerning issue is that the Uyghurs are scattered all over the free world. Although their lives are not threatened, they are facing hardship, living with upholding their own national identity. This includes the preservation of their language, beliefs, culture, and customs. A small number of Uyghurs live among peoples of various cultures and religions, scattered across vast lands such as the United States. Currently, their descendants are facing a serious challenge by struggling with their national identity. But if we take a pessimistic attitude toward these things, we lose ourselves. Uyghur cultural wisdom has a saying, "As you act, so will you." Therefore, we must be cautious in the face of such difficulties. Every Uyghur has a duty to preserve the Uyghur culture, customs and language. This is because it is a priceless heritage that has been inherited from our ancestors, and it is a reflection and guarantee of our identity. This Uyghur heritage has also received pledged protection from UNICEF. The Uyghur Cultural Center project aims to preserve the precious and beautiful cultural heritage of the Uyghur people, who are experiencing the largest genocide since the Holocaust in World War II, in a safe country like the United States, ensuring it is preserved for the future. In January 2018, a group of Uyghur intellectuals in the United States voluntarily organized to preserve the Uyghur culture, customs and language. To build a foundation for their future children in the United States to learn their own culture, customs and language, they decided to establish a Uyghur Cultural Center. The board began its work in March 2018. They actively donated money for the construction of the center and met with community members around the Washington, D.C. to introduce the plans and designs for the center. Their efforts gained strong support from community, and they were able to raise significant amount of money. Unfortunately, the pace of their work has been slowed by the onset of COVID-19. However, during this time, the board members continued to reach out to local and state governments, individuals and companies to gather the funds for the construction of the cultural center. With the arrival of spring in 2021 and the increasing vaccination rate among the American population, as things began to normalize, they also intensify their efforts to establish the Uyghur Cultural Center. The Uyghur Cultural Center is planned to consist of the following 4 sections. 1. Classrooms for learning the Uyghur language. 2. A room for religious practices. 3. A venue space for public events, gatherings, etc. 4. Library and museum for preserving Uyghur heritage. We plan to build a Uyghur Cultural Center in the northern Fairfax County near Washington, D.C., where the majority of Uyghurs reside. The realization of this plan will only be possible with the support of passionate individuals who care deeply for the Uyghur people. The rich cultural heritage of the Uyghur people, including their language, is being destroyed by the Chinese government. In a democratic nation like the United States, The preservation of cultural heritage is vital not only for the Uyghur community, but also for the global civilized society, reflecting our shared commitment to diversity and human rights. We therefore urge all compassionate and civilized individuals worldwide to join us in the effort to build this cultural center, a beacon of hope and preservation. The greater the support, the sooner we can realize this vital project, ensuring that the Uyghur cultural heritage endures for future generations. With the unwavering support of the Uyghur community, friends of the Uyghur people, and all those who cherish the preservation of culture, we are determined to build this center within the next 2 years. Establishing a Uyghur Cultural Center in the United States will serve as a beacon of hope amid the current challenges facing the Uyghur community. It will be a guarantee for their descendants to keep their culture, language, and their national identity. Additionally, this center, which is currently under construction, will be a crucial cornerstone for the Uyghur community and their identity. We believe that the Uyghur Cultural Center will be a cultural center for all Uyghur people in the United States, a place of joy for the Uyghur community and a source of healing for their people. Equally important, it will also serve as a center for all friends and allies. The Uyghur Cultural Center aims to preserve and promote Uyghur language, heritage, rich history, and unique cultural perspectives by organizing cultural events, running Uyghur language school, and hosting other educational activities. Additionally, Uyghur Cultural Center will facilitate the development of local Uyghur community and promote the integration of the Uyghur communities into the multicultural society of the United States. Periodically, Uyghur Cultural Center will hold cultural and educational seminars to help new arrivals adapt to American society. Furthermore, we are committed to building a cultural center that will serve Uyghur American communities across the United States. This center can be built through the combined efforts and support of all Uyghurs and their friends in the United States. Approximately 1,000 Uyghurs live in the Washington, D.C. metro area, with additional Uyghur communities in other states across country. Therefore, the committee is calling on Uyghurs from all over the United States to support the construction of this center. We draw inspiration and guidance from our ancestors who once said, "Little by little the bird builds its nest." Regular and heartfelt donations from Uyghurs across the United States will be the cornerstone of our success in establishing a complete and thriving Uyghur Cultural Center in the near future. Unfortunately, our community in America is small and our project is not progressing at the desired pace. Therefore, we call on American friends who champion human rights and cultural preservation, as well as friends worldwide who sympathize with the Uyghur cause, to join hands with us in making this project a reality. Please don't hesitate to help your Uyghur brothers and sisters, who, though among the smallest communities in America, possess unique customs and traditions. Let's come together to realize this vision as soon as possible. Let's lay a strong foundation for the future of our generation and the prosperity of our nation. Let's leave a meaningful legacy for them. Together, let's contribute to the creation of the Uyghur Cultural Center. Sincerely, Uyghur American Cultural Center Project Team.